Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met, hi, you can call me Chanan, and this is my channel. And today I look super pale, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the lighting because today is kind of cloudy, or if it's the makeup, and the kind of pale lipstick is not helping, but I don't look as pale like on real life. So, whatever. Today, as you can see in the title, we're going to have the first update for the Roulette Pan collab. This project was created by Rebecca and Alexi. As always, I'll leave both her channels down in the description box. And I'm super excited about this project. I wasn't sure if I was going to join this project because right now I have a lot of projects going on. Um, but this is a real fun project, and I wanted to join and make kind of more achievable goals. In this project, I'm not trying to finish anything. I'm just here to try to use some products and make like easy goals between 10 and 20 uses or something like that. And let me tell you, I thought it was going to be easier to get to the 10 uses, and I even thought that every update I was going to be able to like refresh the whole project and choose all new 6 products, but that didn't happen. I only met the goal in 3 products, but we're going to be rolling out 4, but I'll get to that once we start talking about each product. So as always, I'm going to start talking about the product that I use the least to move to the product that I use the most and that we're going to be rolling out. I think the product that I have used the least is this palette over here. This is the Natasha Denona Ayana palette. This was a BoxyCharm exclusive product, and I said that I want to use this palette 5 times and make like 5 different looks with this palette. The idea will be to only use this palette and those looks, but if I use like other shades to accompany on this palette, that was okay too, as long as this palette was like the main palette of the looks. And let me tell you that I have only made one look with this palette. Yes, I have only used it once, and I think that time I used these 3 shades over here, and I wasn't impressed. That was my first time trying this brand, like Natasha Denona formula, and I wasn't impressed. The lighting is so bad, I'm so sorry, but this shade over here is just too light for my skin tone to be like a transition shade, and I thought that this shade over here was going to be a good transition shade, but it's too dark. I don't know how, because when I look at it in the pan and when I swatch it, it looks okay, but when I apply this color over here that is called Crease, this shade is from the Glam palette, I think the midi palette, when I apply it on my eyes, looked super dark. So definitely I'm going to need another palette to be able to create looks with this palette. And I have only used this shimmer over here. It was pretty, very work appropriate, and actually the time that I used this palette was for an interview, so that was okay. But the shade that I'm most interested about using is this one over here that is called Glam Green, and I haven't used it yet. As I said, I have only used this palette once. I'll share the look over here. It's not the best picture because I took the picture after the interview and I was really tired. But yeah, this palette will stay for another month, and I'm hoping to be able to make the other 4 looks with this palette before next update to be able to roll this palette out. So almost forget to mention that this product was rolling for the prom number 64, and that was a cool tone. But let's move on to the next product, and then we got the prom number 84, and that was your favorite nude. And for that I chose this lipstick from the line Lingerie from NYX Cosmetics in the shade Push Up. Is this shade over here, and back in 2019 this was my favorite lipstick and almost my everyday like lipstick. I really adore this lipstick, so I thought it was going to be easy for me to meet the goal of 10 uses that I said in the introduction, but no. I have only used it 5 times, so we still have 5 uses to go. And I said that I wanted to try this lipstick as a blush, since I think it will be a really nice and natural color for me, but I haven't done that yet. It's a lipstick I'm using today, and I don't know, I feel like it's my perfect nude, but I'm kind of hoping to be able to finish it at some point. Obviously not in this project, that is not the point for me of this project, but even if in 2019 I use it really often, I feel like I have a lot of product in this tube. So I don't know how long it will take me to try to finish this one, but that's not the point of this project. So let's move on to the next one. Those two are the only products that are not going to be rolling out this update, but I have another product that was super close to the goal, but I didn't meet the goal, but I want to roll out anyways. That is the setting spray. This is the Beauty Creation Cucumber Setting Spray, and I set the goal to use this product 20 times, and I have used it 18 times. I don't know if I have used it every day that I have done my makeup in the last month, but I use it pretty often because usually I use makeup between 20-22 days in a month, so I use it pretty often. And for me, I don't want to keep a product in this project only for 2 uses. I'm going to use it the 2 extra times, and I'm going to update you on this product in the next update for those 2 uses. But I don't want to keep it in this project for 2 uses. As I said, I have enjoyed so much this setting spray. It smells really nice, not like cucumber. I don't feel it smells like that, but it's a really fresh smell, and the mist is super good. It's super thin, but it's kind of like big, like it covers a lot of space, and when I'm like spraying my face, I feel like I'm spraying my face and my neck and my chest and my hair and my and the shirt that I'm using that day. So yeah, it's kind of not messy because it's nice, but I feel like I'm taking a shower. And I think that for that reason, even in only 18 uses, we made like a whole lot of product, like a whole lot of progress. I wasn't expecting that at all. And I feel like in less than 60 uses, we will be able to finish this product, and that is not super convenient. So I don't know if I will repurchase this product, but the same line has different smells that I'm super excited to try. So maybe I will repurchase. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, this setting spray is super nice. Doesn't really set the skin, doesn't make the makeup last longer, and it has kind of a dewy finish, but I really enjoy that. I don't have an issue if it doesn't prolong my makeup wear, but it feels nice, helps like to diffuse the powders and that kind of stuff, so I'm happy with this powder, this setting spray. But yeah, as I said, even if I haven't met the goal, we're going to be rolling out this product, but I'm going to use it the 2 extra times, and I'll let you know if anything changes in those 2 uses. I don't think so, but just in case, we're going to talk about this product in the next update too. Again, I forget to mention that this product was rolling for the prompt number 92, and that was our liquid or cream. And now we can move on to the products that I actually met the goal, and I'm super excited about that. So let's go with the order that I have them in my notes. So first we got the prompt number 19, and that was your most expensive product. I cannot remember right now if it was like the most expensive in your whole collection or the most expensive in a category, but this palette is the most expensive in my eyeshadows and the most expensive product on my whole collection. But I have her sister too, the number 5. This is the number 4, so But yeah, I decided to go with this one. This palette was almost brand new when I rolled it in. When I rolled it in, I have only used this palette once, and I set the goal to make 5 looks with this palette, the same rules as with the Natasha Denona one. They wanted to make looks where the main palette was this one, and I achieved that. I made 5 looks. The look number 5 is actually the one I'm using right now. I'll see if I share some pictures like close-ups, but yeah, this is the 5th look that I made with this palette, and I was trying to use the pinks, but yeah, I have used 22, yeah, 22 shades out of this 25 pan palette, and let me tell you, I'm really happy. I could be happier, but I'm happy. I'll leave the pictures of the looks over here while I'm talking about this palette. And I was kind of afraid of this palette when I started using it, because I have heard a lot of people saying that the formula in this palette is not the best. And I kind of agree with that. This is a good palette and I really enjoy the looks that I have made with this palette, but some pinks and the lilac shade, it's kind of really hard to work with. I even bought the Anastasia eyeshadow primer to be able to work with this palette in an easier way, but I feel like such an expensive palette shouldn't need that much work. I know this is supposed to be a professional palette and has mostly pigments like pressed pigments, and those are harder to work with, but even that way I felt like, for example, the lilac shade was the one that disappointed me the most. It was really hard to apply and to pack the color, but through the day the shade changed, like kind of oxidized. It looked different, darker. I don't know, I was not happy with that shade. And even some pinks, even when I was using like the pressed pigment technique of packing the color and then using a small brush to blend only the edges, they got patchy kind of easily, and I didn't love that. So this is a palette that I enjoy, but since it's such an expensive palette, I was expecting a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to be rolling out this palette. I hope you like the looks that I made with this palette. But now we're able to roll this one out and roll something new, and I'm excited about that. But let's move on to the prompt number 64, and that was a product that you were looking forward to use. And for that I chose this Super Chuck Chick from Colourpop in the shade Drop of a Hat. This is one of my favorite blushes. I really enjoy kind of orangey blushes. I feel like they look in my skin better than a pink blush. The lighting is not helping me at all with these swatches, but I hope you can see it. And I set the goal to use it 10 times, and I met that goal, I think, today. I used this product under my foundation today. I wanted to see if I like that technique with this product. I know that technique is suggested for liquid blushes, but since this product is a cream to powder formula, I wanted to try, especially since sometimes I feel like I apply a little bit too much blush. But didn't work. At least for me, it didn't work. Like the foundation covered the whole thing, and the blush looked like nothing under the foundation, at least with this product. But I discovered that for a day that I don't want to use a foundation, this product looks amazing alone over my skin. Looks amazing. So yeah, I'm really happy. I don't think I'm going to use it in a little bit, because I want to use other foundations, other blushes that I have on my collection. But this is a product that I really enjoy, and I'm really happy to have been able to use it 10 times in the last month. I really enjoy it. And the last prompt that we rolled in the introduction was the number 98, and that was a product that never heard anyone talk about. And for that I chose my Beauty Creations Powder Foundation. This product, as I said in the introduction, I saw so many ads about this product. And I have heard like Latin creators talking about this foundation, but I have never heard any, for example, Americans. I don't know if you can get beauty creations in Europe, but I know you can get it in the US. So I have never heard any English speakers talking about this foundation. This was almost brand new when I introduced it. It had a heart, like an imprint of a heart, and that is gone. So I'm happy about that. I set the goal to use it 10 times. This was the first goal that I met in the last month. But let me tell you that I don't like this product. This is the first powder foundation that I have tried, but I don't love it. My skin doesn't like it, and I try it a lot of ways and always look too dry and too heavy on my skin. The best way to use it that I found was using it with the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer from Colourpop, and set that tinted moisturizer with this and really work the product onto my skin with a brush. But even that way, especially in the forehead, it looks too dry. So I will keep using it. I feel like for some days it's better, maybe in summer when my skin is a little bit more oily, especially in the forehead. Maybe it's going to work better at that time, but as right now, I don't love it. But I used it the 10 times, so we're going to be able to roll it out. But now we can move on to the more exciting part of this video, and that is to roll in new numbers with new products and new prompts. And let me tell you that the only thing is that I won't re-roll any of the numbers that I have already used in this round of these projects. But yeah, if I roll any of those numbers, we're going to re-roll. So let me open let me open my Pretty Random app, and let's roll some numbers. 15, 55, and the last number will be 40. Okay, starting with the number 15, that means a product with a food or drink in the name. Okay, I don't know. That's going to be hard. Oh, maybe? Okay, I have an idea. Okay, then we have number 55, and that means a skincare item. I don't like that. I don't like to work in skincare or body care in projects, but that's okay. And last we have number 40, and that is a product you always have in your purse, and that definitely is a gloss. But let me look through my collection to choose the products, and I'll be right back. Okay, that was easier than what I thought. So let's start with the first number that we roll in, and that was number 15, and that was a product with a food or drink in the name. And for that, I decided to go with this brand new butter gloss in the shade Tiramisu. I think it's perfect. I have never used this gloss. It's brand new. It has like the seal and everything. And I have only used this formula once, and I wasn't too thrilled about this formula. I didn't love it. I feel like it was too thin. But this is going to be a good chance to give it a try, and I'm going to set the goal to use it 10 times. This is a product that I think we might be able to roll out by next update. It should be easy, but we'll see. Then we roll in the number 55, and that was a skincare item. And as I said, I don't like to work in skincare or body care in projects. I want my projects to be makeup related. But since I roll in that number, we're going to work in something. And I immediately thought of this face mask that I have. I bought this like in February of this year, and I have used it like 2 or 3 times, and that's not good. I should use it more, and I want to use it. So I'll set the goal to use it 5 times before rolling it out. I don't know if we're going to achieve that in a month, because this is an exfoliator mask, and it's like a physical exfoliator, not a chemical one, so it's more It's not too gentle with the skin and I don't love that, but maybe I could use it on my nose and maybe that way I could use it over 5 times in a month. But yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to use it like once a week or something like that, especially in this area over here that I have more pores and things that are more open and dirty and that kind of stuff. But yeah, 5 uses for this product. I don't know if we're going to be able to roll it out by next update, but at least I'll try and I'll get more use out of this product. It's super heavy, it's almost brand new. And the last prompt that we rolled in was number 40, and that was for a product that you always have in your purse. And as I said, the only makeup product that I always have is a lip balm and a lip gloss. So for that, I decided to go with another lip gloss, and I decided to go with my older lip gloss. This one is from Essence. I think the name was something like She's So Extra. I bought this lip gloss in January or February of 2020. So it's getting a little bit old and I want to use it. And I'll set the goal to use it 10 times too. This is a product that I would like to finish at some point, maybe next year. So getting 10 more uses out of it will be useful. But yeah, 10 uses with this one. So we're going to roll in these two lip glosses with a 10 uses goal to each one. And this face mask with a goal of 5 uses. I'm confused. In which products I'm working? I just realized I roll out 4 products and only roll in 3. Where is my head? Okay, we're going to roll in one more number. So one more number and we got number 8. Okay, that's why I was missing a product. Let's see what that means. Okay, number 8 is for a product you always save for that special occasion or which might come in handy one time. I don't know. Let me check on my collection again. Okay, for that I chose a product that I always think it might come in handy at some point, and that is a glitter eyeliner. This is a silver glitter liner, and I have used it like twice since I got it. I think you can see it over there. It's a pretty... I never use it. So I'm going to say that I want to set the goal to use it 5 times. And I feel like that's way too much. But yeah, I'm going to try to use it 5 times. That will probably take me more than a month. Maybe I'll use it twice a month or something like that. But yeah, this is a product that I always keep because I think that maybe someday I might need it, I might use it, and maybe this is a good season to try to use it since we're closer to Halloween, so maybe I can do something a little bit more fun and use this like a Halloween makeup. I don't know. But now we have all the products, so I'm thinking that I will definitely roll out these 2 products by next update, and I'm hoping that at least we're going to be able to roll out one of the glosses. I don't think we're going to be able to roll out next update neither the mascara, no, not mascara, the face mask, nor the glitter liner. But yeah, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you're doing this project in your YouTube account, Instagram account, on your own. Please let me know how are you doing. I would love to know. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here with me in this little family. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!